And you see, she continued to talk about the fact that my candidate, the venerable, the honorable, the only politician in Ghana so far who has distinguished himself not only to be innovative, but a transformative leader. One that is moving with the trend. And when I say the trend, I mean, even in this digitalization drive, he is in it full gear. And we can see it in Ghana right now.
You can see what?
We can see his vision.
What vision?
Realized. I don't know whether you are aware. When the Vice President of USA came to Ghana, he mentioned the drone delivery service. Mm-hmm. And we all know that the drone delivery service is the brainchild of the Vice President. The drone delivery service, which she was so excited about.
The drone delivery was under the digitalization.
Sure, the digitalization agenda. And I don't know if you know the history behind it. He talked about the fact that his father died just because they couldn't get blood. And because of that...
You don't want me to go into that story?
No. I am trying to put something across here. What I'm trying to put
but you
across,
don't want me to go into that story.
What story?
Go ahead, you go ahead.
No, because is it about the drone delivery?
No.
And that's the motivation
okay.
is behind that?
No, it's okay. Go ahead. You go ahead. You continue.
Okay.
It's for the viewers
so
to continue.
I want to say this. Look, when we sit here, let's not make it about Dr. Bawumia only and what he said that he didn't realize. What about the things he said and he realized? We are talking about politics of ideas. I didn't come here prepping myself to come and insult any candidate. And I will never do that. Okay? And if you look at what the NDC is doing so far, all they are doing is trying to say that and MPP said this and they didn't do. When we ask them to tell us what they want to do for Ghana, it becomes a problem. I don't know whether you heard about the Jatta analysis that went on last week.
Jatta analysis. No, I didn't hear Jatta analysis. I heard 24-hour economy analysis.
I heard a Jatta analysis. That is what I heard.
Then that one I didn't hear.
Yes. And that is because probably you also decided to take a chapter, a part that interests you. This is the part that also interests
you.
Are
now
because
impugning,
no.
You are now impugning on my integrity.
No, they were trying. That is an explanation of the 24-hour you are talking about.
Okay.
So if
hold on. Pause.
If you,
pause.
as an ordinary Ghanaian,
just pause.
meet an NDC person,
just pause. You see, I'm even petting your name. Just pause. So the analysis was about what?
Jatta. No, that wasn't.
No,
no.
You're being intellectually dishonest.
I'm not being intellectually dishonest.
No, let's just
honestly speaking.
Tabitha, let's just factually.
Okay,
you're on a
so
platform.
Let's go back.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair on the platform.
The parent material is
for the
was
analysis.
trying to explain their so-called 24 whatever.
24-hour economy.
So far,
and ended up with Jatta analysis.
Yes, and so far, anybody who attempts to explain this 24-hour whatever has always been a flop. From Felis Kwachi,
but the Jatta you are citing,
Felis Kwachi to Madam, the woman who contested the Adentan seat. All of them, they couldn't make anything out of it. And the most recent one has to do with the Jatta analysis of the 24-hour.
Let me ask you, do you understand the 24-hour economy?
I don't need to understand it.
No, do you understand? Do you understand yourself?
I don't need.
No, you have to.
I don't need.
If you don't understand, you cannot criticize somebody's explanation.
No, I will. How? She was here criticizing.
I'm saying that.
No, she was here criticizing.
Who?
She was here critiquing all the policies that the MPP government has been able to implement.
What she cited were what you said you would do and what you have done or what you have not done. That's what she was doing. But I'm saying that if you're listening to someone on a policy and you are critiquing the person's analysis, you must have had some basic knowledge about that policy before you can critique. Do you understand? So I'm saying that from all the people you've mentioned, that they didn't explain it well, then it means that you must understand it better than they do. Because they are bringing the policy. If they are not able to understand, then it means that you know better than they do.
Honestly speaking, I'm not here to talk about their policy. That is her job. That's none of my job. That is why I'm telling you that so far, from their explanation, this is what I'm getting from them. That is my stand. And another thing, my candidate so far has engaged with Ghanaians talking about his policies. He talked about the fact that, yes, Ghana has faced a lot of challenges when it comes to power crisis. And he intends to bring the solar energy to Ghana, which will see a 50% reduction in the cost of electricity. This is a visionary leader. This is a leader who is committed to ensuring that things are better in Ghana. This is my candidate, and this is who I will be voting for on the 7th of December. And I know majority of Ghanaians will vote for him, because I don't know whether you saw Prof. Smart's findings on the elections, going into this 7th elections.
I didn't
Prof
see
said
his
something.
findings.
Prof said something.
Well, I didn't
about
see
my
his findings. I saw the write-up, but I didn't see the research analysis.
Sure,
yes.
but some of the pointers which I would like to highlight has to do with the fact that going into this election, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the preferred candidate so far of all the presidential candidates. This tells you who he is. A lot of people are not even pinning him to the NPP. No. According to the finding, they have seen him to be a different kind of leader. A leader that is committed to ensuring that Ghana gets the full or its all the benefits that it needs to get.
That's what Prof. Smart's analysis puts out. Can you send me that the research?
I can send it to you on a later this thing, but right now I may just have to go through my archives.
I've been trying to search.
So you see, there were a lot of promises which they spoke about. We were all in Ghana here when RLG, alongside with JDM, promised Ghanaians a hope city, which turned out to be hopeless. No. There was a hope city, a sword cutting ceremony,
and that was championed by who? The Hope City project was.
Thank you. It was championed by who? Now listen.
No. What was the Hope City project?
You said it was championed by who?
Whose name was it?
No, I'm coming. You said something. I want to get that. You said the Hope City was championed by who?
Who was it championed by?
Sure. But you see, she made mention of the fact that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia promised the Muslims that he will be building some, is it a hospital and some schools?
The Saudi Arabia plan.
Yes. Honestly speaking, he didn't say he's using his own funds. He was lobbying through the Saudi government to get these projects done. He never said, I'm using my own resources. And the Saudi government has not come out to say, I have given Dr. Bawumia this amount of money to do these projects for me, but he failed. So there is a clear distinction here that Dr. Bawumia do lobbied, but it didn't come to pass. But we all know that so far 40 people from the Zongos dotted around Ghana has been taken to Cuba for medical training, and of which females were also prioritized. We are talking about a leader that thinks about his own people. He went out of his way. He realized that government cannot do it all.
Just
and if you look at the Zongo Development Ministry that was created in the first tenure of NPP, you realize that a lot of projects were done. More than 2,000 projects. Yes, I have them here. I don't know. I'll send you I will send you the file. I don't have anything to hide. I'll send it to you so that you do not have any ambiguity. Let me send it to you.
2,000 projects were completed under the Zongo Development.
Some completed, others still in progress. Like the 16 schools we are talking about, they were taxed by all 16 regional chief imams to get lands where they can build these Islamic schools. But as we all know, COVID came in with its own challenges, that some projects had to be abrogated or probably just stopped. But that doesn't mean that they don't have plans of building them. And if you go all over Ghana, you realize that astroturfs were constructed mainly in the Zongos. Annie, please, a minute. Let me just search for your name and send you the file, which...
Of the 2,000 projects.
Of the projects that they did. 100%. So, and we all know, he promised that they will make Arabic examinable. And true to his words. So do we say he says truth? He also promised that if given the chance, that is to say, in our manifesto, if MPP was given the chance and they come, they will ensure that ICT centers and other educational facilities were built in the Zongos. I can tell you for a fact that if you go to Bolgatanga right now, there's a school we call Umaria. And in Umaria right now, they have an ICT center. If you go to Mobile Filling Station, the park, there's a park there, a very popular park, which we call the Mobile Park, in Bolga, which is not far from the Zongos because it is just a road that is dividing them. There is an AstroTurf there. So what are you saying? So if he said, I will lobby through the Saudi government to get this project done, but the Saudi government has not been able to get it done, you say he's a liar? Please, let's come out of this type of cheap politics. Your man also mentioned that he will make sure that the XTX housing project is a reality. So is it really a reality? Is it really a reality?
Okay, I just opened
and you go about saying that he also mentioned that he is going to pay assembly members. Is he paying them? Did he pay them? Please, let's stop that. We look at the fact that MPP, so far, our manifesto promises. Have we been able to deliver? So far, it is only the schools, which is the 16 schools that he promised, that has not been delivered. And we all know why.
In the Zongo community?
Yes.
How about the Nima Villa?
The Nima Villa, that one I don't have so much information on, so I may not want to get into it.
That's fair. I've seen the Zongo Development Fund.
The projects.
Yes. Update on completed project as of September 2022. And pardon me, I've just received the document, so I can't put it up yet, but I can read a few to you.
Yes.
So I have, location. We have the location, project description, and evidence of work. Ashanti region, we have Asokore Efijasi Sector East, construction of a 6-unit classroom block, right? For the first one I'm seeing. We have still in Ashanti region, Ashanti Sector East, construction of 6-unit classroom block. Okay. Then we have English and Arabic Efija Kwabre, construction 6-unit classroom block. So these are the classroom blocks for the Zongo community. Is that what you're saying?
They were all done under the Zongo
Development Fund.
Yes.
So are they within the Zongo community?
Yes, Zongo communities.
Okay. We have Amansia West, construction of a construction and furnishing of 6-unit classroom block.
Yes, you are on the right track.
Then we have Bonsuri Mandrasatu. What's that? Ibn Shaibu,
yes.
Kumasi Metro, construction of furnishing of a 6-unit classroom block. So in Swayam Bosome also, construction on furnishing of a 6-unit classroom block. So they're all 6-unit classroom blocks.
Yes.
And then we have Intonsu, one in Intonsu Zongos, Kwabri East. We have Atakrom, Echiman Impunia.
Yes, and they came with their pictures. So it's not like they are lying. You can have people, if you have correspondence in some of these areas, they can check.